Hello everyone, and welcome back to our channel. Today, we are diving into a shocking and unprecedented political development that has left South Africa buzzing with questions, rumors, and more than a little bit of drama. Yes, you heard that right, the MK party has just dismissed 20 of its members of parliament, and here's the kicker, they didn't explain why. Not a word, not a hint, just a cold, hard dismissal delivered through a letter that landed in the hands of the Speaker of Parliament. And, well, let's just say this letter has caused quite the stir. So, let's unpack this. Earlier today, news broke that the MK party's newly appointed Secretary General had sent an official letter to the Speaker announcing the immediate termination of these 20 MPs. But before we get into the details, let's pause for a moment and consider how unusual this is. In a political environment where parties usually provide at least some reasoning, even if vague, this level of opacity is rare. In fact, it's practically a political plot twist straight out of a drama series. Now, the letter itself was succinct. Very, very succinct. It simply listed the names of the affected MPs and stated that their tenure in Parliament had ended. That's it. No explanation. No reasoning. No heartfelt goodbye. Just a cold, bureaucratic statement that has left the public, journalists, and even members of the MK party scratching their heads and asking, what just happened? Speculation is, of course, running rampant. Political analysts are buzzing, and so are social media feeds across South Africa. Some suggest this move might be part of a sweeping internal restructuring. Others argue it's a purge of MPs considered disloyal to the party's current leadership. And then there are the conspiracy theorists who, let's be honest, have already begun writing scripts for political thrillers inspired by this situation. Here's what we know so far. The MK party has been undergoing significant leadership changes in recent months. New faces, new strategies, and apparently, a new approach to dealing with MPs who may not be on board with the leadership's vision. Some insiders hint that this could be a power play, a way to consolidate authority and ensure everyone remaining is fully aligned with the party's direction. Whether that's good or bad for South African politics remains to be seen. Of course, this abrupt decision has had a profound effect on the MPs themselves. Reports suggest that those dismissed are shocked, disappointed, and, in some cases, enraged. Many of these individuals have been loyal to the party for years, serving their constituencies faithfully, and suddenly, they're being told to pack their bags without explanation. According to sources close to the affected MPs, legal action is being considered. These MPs may challenge their dismissal in court, arguing that being shown the door without reason is not just unfair but possibly unlawful. Meanwhile, the identities of the dismissed MPs are slowly circulating in political circles, though the MK party has not publicly confirmed them. Imagine the scene in Parliament: empty desks, surprise colleagues, whispers in the corridors, and journalists trying to piece together what appears to be a very messy puzzle. The ripple effects are expected to be significant, not just for the MPs and the party but for Parliament itself. So, what does this mean for the MK party? Well, analysts are divided. Some believe it's a sign of deepening internal conflict, a sign that perhaps factions within the party are clashing and that the leadership feels the need to eliminate dissent. Others suggest it's a strategic recalibration, a bold move to position the party more aggressively ahead of future elections. Either way, the lack of transparency has only intensified speculation, leaving South Africans asking more questions than answers. And let's not forget the public's reaction. Across social media, ordinary citizens are expressing disbelief, confusion, and, in some cases, amusement. Memes are already circulating, comparing the sudden dismissal to being kicked out of a WhatsApp group, and honestly, it's hard not to chuckle at the analogy, even if the stakes are high. The story has all the elements of a political thriller: unexpected twists, mysterious decisions, and a cast of characters whose next moves are anyone's guess. This story also raises larger questions about accountability and governance. When a political party can dismiss a significant number of MPs without explanation, what does that say about transparency, democracy, and internal party democracy? Critics argue that such decisions undermine trust, not just in the party but in Parliament as an institution. Supporters might say tough decisions are part of leadership, and sometimes, politics is messy. Either way, the conversation is loud, heated, and far from over. For now, all eyes remain on the MK party leadership. Will they provide clarification? Will the dismissed MPs take their grievances to court? Or will the situation quietly fade into political memory, leaving only speculation behind? One thing is certain, this story is far from over, and it will likely dominate South African political discourse for weeks to come. So, what do you think about this shocking move by the MK party? Was this a necessary shake-up or a reckless decision that could destabilize the party? Do you think the dismissed MPs have a case to fight back in court? Let us know your thoughts in the comments section below. We'd love to hear from you. If you enjoyed this deep dive into South African politics, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel for more updates, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an important story. Share this video with friends and family who love keeping up with political drama, because this is one story that is evolving by the hour. Thank you for joining us today. We'll be keeping a close eye on the developments surrounding the MK party and its sudden MP dismissals, so make sure you stay tuned. Politics in South Africa never sleeps, and neither do we when it comes to bringing you the latest news and insights. See you next time.